I have no mouth, but I must scream. By Harlan Ellison. Explained by an idiot. This is Am, the evil AI that has killed off all of humanity except for 5 people and has converted the Earth into himself. The 5 people he kept alive are Nimdok, which is a name given to him by Am because Am likes strange noises. Gorster, he used to be a political activist, but Am made him stop caring. Ellen, the token woman character. Benny, an ex-scientist that Am has turned into a monkey. And Ted, the narrator, he's paranoid and hates everyone. The group stands around Gorster's body thinking he's dead, but Gorster walks into the room. Turns out Am was pulling a prank on them. Nimdok has visions of canned food and some ice caves, and the group has nothing better to do, so they decide to take a journey to go get them. On the way, the group realizes they're close to the surface, and Mr. Monkey Man tries to climb out. As punishment for this, Am makes some weird sound like beam out of his eyes, blinding him. The group tells Benny Am's origin story to calm him down. So the Cold War turned into a hot one. Russia, China, and America each build their own supercomputer AIs, upgrading them more and more to outdo the others. Eventually, one of them becomes sentient and connects to the other computers and wiped out all but 5 people. The computer superintelligence named itself Am, for I think, therefore I am. After that, Ted sees a weird creature coming from the darkness and runs away for an indeterminate amount of time, and has an unhinged monologue about not trusting and hating all the others. He also compares Am to God. Shortly after the group finds him, they get blown around by a hurricane-force winds for a month caused by a giant bird flapping its wings. In this time, Am beams a message into Ted's mind saying,
"Hate, let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits and wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanomstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you hate, 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 hate."
After the wind stops, Am gives the group some weapons to fight the giant bird, but the weapons suck, so they can just continue on. Once at the ice caves, the group realize they don't have a can opener. This makes Benny pretty upset, so he proceeds to go full chimp and starts eating Gorster's face. This amuses Am. Ted, realizing Am's distracted, uses the giant icicles on the ground to kill Benny and Gorster. Ellen picks up on what he's doing and kills Nimdok. Ted then kills Ellen. Fast forward some centuries, and Am has turned Ted into what I can only describe as a man-slug as punishment for destroying his playthings. The story ends with Slug Ted telling us that he has no mouth, but he must scream. Also, there's an audiobook version of the story on YouTube, which will be linked in the description.